4 o'clock in the morning at Lake Ladoga, and this is exactly the right time for Ripus Whitefish, Ladoga Whitefish, or even Vuoxia Whitefish to start biting again. These are very special and rare fish, but sometimes they bite really well from the shore too. Even the chub gets in on the action here. Can you believe it? Of course, if it's big enough, we'll keep it. Otherwise, the main focus is on whitefish. Right now I'm using a bait combination, another chub, this time with a worm. And as soon as you put the worm on, more specifically the red worm, you start catching chub. Normally I use different baits here, like mayfly larva and stonefly larva, which is a classic combination. But right now I'm trying stonefly larva with a red worm, which is a bit unusual. So a combination of stonefly larva and red worm on a size 1 hook, and it's quite a thick setup. I'm fishing entirely with fluorocarbon without a leader because I'm using the main line directly as the leader, 11 kilograms, which is quite strong. But I have to say it still works really well, so it's not a bad choice at all. Oh wow, here we go again. The next one, missed the hook set, and already another bite. Now I have to hurry up because things are picking up. Suddenly, the bite rate is increasing. Let's quickly check the keep net before things get crazy. We see a lot of Ripus Whitefish, up to 1 kilograms, which is really solid, and also the Vuoxia Whitefish, which I call Foxy Whitefish in German. Crazy. So those are the different fish that have been biting overnight, which is already a great sign. Now I'll see what else is possible. I think I'll also test some different depths because right now I'm fishing at around 150 meters. I'll lower it from 1.50 meters down to 1.80 meters. So far, everything has been at 1.30, 140, and 150 meters. Now let's try 1.60, 1.70, and 180 meters. That way, all 3 rods are set much deeper. Now we'll see how the fish respond to the current temperatures and weather conditions at these depths, and if this bait combination with the worm continues to attract only chub. If it does, I'll switch it up. I really like catching Ripus Whitefish. It's definitely worth it, and even for silver, it's decent. But if too many small chubs start biting, or if I keep missing bites because of them, then it's not really ideal. As for my position, I'm at 6660. This is the classic spot. I always like to use a rod pod here because it makes things easier when it gets hectic. Without it, you might suddenly struggle to put your rods down. With the rod pod, it's super convenient. You can quickly switch rods, from rod 1 to rod 3 to rod 2, and you never have to worry about where to place them. That's a huge advantage, especially for float fishing. You could also fish here with a pole rod, but you'd probably need at least an 8-meter pole because I'm fishing about 12 meters out. And if you want to fish even deeper, you need enough line. This spot is ideal for bolognese fishing or pole fishing, but like I said, it's also super comfortable with match rods. The hooking efficiency with a match rod is simply fantastic. I'm still using what I consider the best price-performance match rods, the Rebellion Match 420H. Plus, there's a 5% bonus for float fishing. That's an important detail because it helps us catch more keeper-sized fish and increases the overall catch rate. And of course, we gladly take that bonus. Additionally, the setup has 2 extra skill bonuses, one for natural bait rigs like worms and larvae, and one for carp rigs. So both setups are leveled up, which is super useful. This rod is definitely worth it if you're thinking about trying match fishing. It's a great investment. Now I'm switching bait again. I'll move away from this setup and use a classic combination, stonefly larva with mayfly larva. You can experiment a lot here, from size 10 hooks up to size 1 hooks, testing different options. Same with casting distance and depth. You should always adjust. A few months ago, float fishing got a small buff, making shore fishing even more effective. That means we now have a much better chance of catching exciting fish. Now I'll try double stonefly larva. Let's test that. And for the third setup, I'll mix it up again, stonefly larva with mayfly larva. So now we have 3 different bait combinations, and I'll keep testing. If you want to target Ripus Whitefish, you don't need to fish too deep. 1.50 meters worked really well with a great bite rate. Not long ago, I made a video about fishing from the cafe or the veranda there. Another great spot for catching Ripus Whitefish. Or you can cast to this area in front of me, just a short cast. There are several shore spots that work really well. I'll continue testing and experimenting with different baits. Ideally, at some point, we'll catch the Ripus Whitefisch, a super rare fish. That would be amazing. So, if you want to try this spot, you can gain XP in float fishing, earn silver. It's totally worth it. A highly rewarding spot that you should definitely check out if you enjoy float fishing. If this was helpful, leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. See you in the next video or live stream. Until then,